We're going to talk about some mistakes which worship musicians make, and I'm going to give you an example, and then after that, we're going to jump right in and I'm going to explain to you how to correct that. I picked a song which is called As a Deer, as most musicians know that, and I've picked a scale which is G major scale, which is one of the favorite chord of every guitar player, I guess. And I long to worship you, and I long to worship you as the deer and the flock. Don't do that. When you jump like that abruptly from one scale to the other scale, whether it's a half step or a full step, what happens is it's very difficult and it becomes very challenging for the worship leader or for the singer to jump like that from one scale to the other. Maybe there are some super talented guys who can do that, but not all can actually jump and get the next note like that. And also have in mind that maybe there's a choir singing, and the choir has to quickly process that scale change, and then they'll have to also think about changing the harmony as well, into the next key, which has got very less time for them to do that. And the congregation which is singing along, and now they're connected in a flow of worship, and that flow is suddenly cut because you move so quickly and abruptly as a musician there, and now they have to just open their eyes, and now they're thinking, are we singing right? And they have to get technical about, are they singing right and stuff like that. So to avoid that, I'm going to teach you transitional chords. What a transitional chord does is that it smoothly takes you from one song to the other song, or smoothly takes you from one key change to the other key. Remember that as a musician, you are taking the worshippers and the congregation, you are taking them on a journey, right? So it's important that you have the smooth transitions. Now I'm going to teach you a few transition chords. We can take many approach. A fancy approach, we can take a very technical approach, but right now we are going to take a very simple approach, just one chord. I'm going to use that one chord, one transition chord, that one chord which will propel you into the next scale, that one chord which will launch you into the next song smoothly, a seemingly smooth transition. And that chord I'm selecting right now is the E major chord. I just picked this up randomly. Frankly, G major scale and E major scale are not connected, they are different scales. But yet, that one chord which we are going to use, I'm going to use the suspended fourth chord, because suspended fourth chords are a beautiful chord because they are like a suspense chord, and they are not resolved, but they will resolve once you hit that root chord of the next key change. Let me give you an example. And I long to worship you, and I long to worship you as the dew and fall. Look at that key change. I used that one chord, that suspended fourth chord, which moved the congregation smoothly, and even I don't think even they realized, but they have changed the key and they have come along with you. So as a musician, it's very important that you give that beautiful transition. Now there's another option where you can go a full step high as well. And I long to worship you as the deer panted for. Now I've moved into A major. So there's so much of options which you have when you do that suspended fourth. So then now you can ask me a question, how do I play that suspended fourth? Whichever key change which you want to do, use that root chord as your suspended fourth. If you want to play an E major scale, use that suspended chord. Maybe you can count in 4 and then go into the song. Now let's go to a 2 chord. Now that we have done with 1 chord, let's move on to 2 chord transition. The same song again. And I long to worship you. As the new battle form. Again, a beautiful suspension from one scale to the other. A very seemingly smooth transition has happened here. What I've done is I've gone one full step low and then I've gone another one full step low. The other step low is G to, I've used the G chord, but I've used my bass as the F note and then a A flat 7. So notice that I have moved a half step from G to G sharp, but I used two chords transition.